Hey traders, welcome back to the FX YouTube channel. Hope everyone is good today. Price came down during Asia, but what's next? Let's get into the charts and look for some potential setups for today. But starting with the news, if you look at the news today, we really don't have anything significant that I can see that could cause volatility in the markets today. And if we go to DXY, starting with the 4-hour, so you can see demand held. Once the market's open, price pushed up and continued to push up to now. We did have a reaction off upper supply. As of right now, what I'm guessing, when I look at the 4-hour, maybe a pullback and then continuation to the upside. If we go to the 15-minute, so you can see here, we can assume this is our supply. So we can assume this is our supply. We had an immediate reaction off of it, started to push down. Potentially it could come down deeper and then continue to the upside, or it could just continue to push down from here. But just as a reminder, my bias for DXY is to the upside, so I'm guessing as of right now, at least from what I can see, reaction off the supply and then further push to the upside to attack the highs. Now moving on to EU. So since the market opened, price immediately started to push down. There was a flip zone here that we had a reaction off of, but based on what I'm seeing on the 4-hour, I'm guessing we're going to see continuation to the downside. If we go to the 15-minute, so this flip zone was a 5-minute flip zone. So you can see we had supply created here. We actually had two reactions off this supply, one before breaking the supply and one after breaking the supply. And as the price came down into the lower end of the supply, we had a reaction. It started to push off of it, and I'm starting to think, okay, this is also flip zone demand as well. So I can see two scenarios. Well, I can see multiple scenarios for both longs and shorts. So as of right now, we got about an hour before Frankfurt opens. The movement prior to Frankfurt open and after Frankfurt open could tell us a lot in determining where price wants to go. But at the same time, it is Monday. We've already moved a significant amount for a Monday. I believe we're talking about 50 pips already. So yeah, right around 50 pips. That's quite significant for Monday. We don't have any news to create volatility in the markets. So my guess is it's going to be a quiet day today. I'm not expecting a lot of movement, but in order to try to get into some trades, there are a couple scenarios that I can see. So if we start with long scenarios, so as of right now, we are reacting off supply. Nothing so significant. What we could see for longs is price coming back down to test these lower demand zones, so maybe here or here. We could have a reaction off of it, pull back, entries, and maybe some short-term longs to the upper supply. I could also see price coming down, reacting off lower demand, and then breaking it, coming in to this lower demand zone, which is also a flip zone prior to the break of this supply. We could have a reaction off this as well, a little more confirmation, pullback for entries, and then short term push to the upside. I could also see short scenarios where we come back, test the supply, start to show some reactions, pull back for entries, and then coming down to the demand. Just change these colors. And then I could also see price coming up a little higher, breaking this supply zone, testing upper supply, reacting off of it, pullbacks for entries, and thereafter coming down to lower demand. And then essentially I don't know, I just don't feel that we're gonna have any major moves today, so I could see potentially this low and this high as the trading range for today, and that's actually quite a big range. But I'm not sure if we're gonna just melt down today and attack the lows. I'm guessing probably more trading within the top of this supply and this demand, at least for London. So these are short-term trades that we can look for to try to take some profits for today. What we can do is reassess when we get closer to New York. I should be able to do a video later today, see how price action played out during London, try to get a clearer understanding, and maybe we'll have more higher probability trade setups for New York, and then we can go from there. Well, anyways, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on what to expect for price action for London session. Please drop a comment below, and if you found value in this video, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to ensure you don't miss any future videos. And I'll see you guys a little later for New York analysis, and good luck trading during London. Peace.